In the not too distant past, Florida was a bona fide hunter's paradise with vast expanses of grass savannas full of bobwhite quail and pine forests full of wild turkey. The hunting tradition here runs deep. But quality places to hunt here in Florida are getting more and more difficult to find as decades of rampant development of all kind has encroached, leaving just pockets of great habitat where once large tracts dominated. Between 1982 and 2007, Florida lost 1.5 million acres of rural land to various kinds of development, making the Sunshine State the third largest state for loss of agricultural lands during that time period. Development has also put pressure on a most important resource, water. In a state known for its water-based recreation, it is alarming to hear that there are so many straws drawing off the Florida water table, and that many well users are finding their wells filled with little more than sand and salt water. And of course, this is not just a Florida issue. According to data from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, in the 25 years between 1982 and 2007, the United States converted an astounding 41 million acres of rural land to developed uses. That's an area of land roughly the size of Illinois and New Jersey combined that will never be used for agriculture and that's been seriously marginalized as fish and wildlife habitat. But for landowners who might like to ensure that their land will be available to future generations of farmers and ranchers, there are a few ways they can help stem the tide. Since 2006, the federal government has offered an enhanced income tax deduction for landowners who donate a conservation easement on their land. Conservation easements are voluntary and help landowners to keep their farms working in perpetuity even if the ownership changes hands. And there is currently legislation to make the tax break permanent. And there is also the Farm and Ranch Land Protection Program, which is part of the Farm Bill. Since its inception in 1996, this program has helped protect more than 1 million acres of productive farmland from development. But the future for the Farm and Ranch Land Protection Program is equally murky, as Congress failed to pass a new farm bill, jeopardizing agricultural land conservation in all 50 states. The path forward for a new farm bill is unclear, which puts the Farm and Ranch Land Protection Program and a host of other conservation initiatives in a bad position. Whether or not you own land, all sportsmen understand the importance of farmland and the grave threat it faces from development of all kinds. If you are concerned about the future of America's rural landscape, please contact your member of Congress and tell them to make conservation tax incentives permanent and to pass a farm bill with a strong conservation easement program.